Okay, so we have to dive in really quick because, anyway, it can't even be really quick, but we have to dive in because, okay, I briefly said her name, but this is Tavia Wooley. She is incredible. Okay. She's so special. She's so thoughtful. She's so gracious and graceful. I'm just happy that she agreed to sit with me for this now. It's been like 2 hours, girl. We just been talking.
Just talking. And this is we've been talking, we had a pre-record session.
Pre-record session.
Man, that was
what?
good too.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's going to have to be chopped up and
yes.
spewed out because
Yes.
it's got to be talked about. So I'm just so happy that you're here for real and that I was able to talk with you about right now, presently. So we have the Empower Them Collective.
Yes, Empower Them Collective. So Empower Them Collective is a nonprofit organization. I founded the org in January of 2021.
Okay.
Unlike traditional nonprofits that most people are used to, we are a systems change organization. So, which means we look at the root cause of many issues that are happening in the community.
Okay.
And we're looking to solve those issues and not necessarily the crisis management people are most know about nonprofits, like providing support systems for mothers, children, and all that. We're asking, why is this even a widespread problem?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the solution to the widespread problem?
You said root problem.
Yes.
Which means that if you eradicate the problem at the root, then there will not be any more of the widespread issue above the ground.
Yes.
Wow.
And so here, growing up in Antelope Valley and having come from a nonprofit background and a government background, I saw no organization specifically addressing that as relates to this community.
Sure.
And so I actually ran housing shelter programs, and I was just so defeated. Like, it's still the same issue. Right. It doesn't change. And then I founded the org. And then after a year being with the housing program, I decided to go full force into the nonprofit I founded.
Okay.
And so we do policy work. We teach people how to do policy advocacy, leadership, how to be community leaders, effective community leaders, not just wearing a title. Not just showing up to a meeting, not showing up in front of the camera when the cameras show up, but how do you serve, how do you identify root causes, and how do you develop strategic interventions that will support the community? And we also do community-based research, so the community knows what's wrong with itself.
Right.
So what if we train people to understand these issues, collect data, analyze the data, and then say to key stakeholders, government, nonprofit leaders, this is what we need to solve our problem, because lived experience is the best experience on how to address the problem that we're all experiencing. So that's what we did. And so
that's my friend.
So yes. So this is what we've been doing since January 2021. And then I just continue to elaborate on the 5 pillars.
Yes.
Policy, economic empowerment, advocacy, research, and leadership. That's PRO. And then when we got our first office space, because I was a podcaster, still a podcaster, but I had that. And I was like, you know what? Podcasting is a platform that most of us don't have access to, that if we did have access, we could start shifting the narrative on a larger scale.
Absolutely.
And so then first we had like a little podcast space within the original office. And then as office spaces within this building started to become available, I started to scoop them up.
Of course you did.
I started to scoop them like Pac-Man, right? Like Pac-Man, just like gobbling everything up.
Got it.
And then now we have the 661 Creator Space, which it falls under our economic empowerment pillar, which is a social enterprises
of the nonprofit.
Yes. Okay. So we have 5 multi-purpose rooms that you could either film, podcast, meet, or have a co-working session in. Then we have a small event space where you have birthday parties, town hall meetings, community gatherings that fits between 50 and 60 depending on the seating arrangement. Then we have a print copy tech center because we're like that other brand store that starts with an S. There you can go print and copy things. We can do that all in-house.
I love it.
Then we're currently working on our mini library, our photography studio, and our maker's lab.
Oh my gosh.
And then hopefully in the future, we are looking to open up a recording studio.
Of course you are.
Of course. So
yeah. And then Pivot House.
So that is my own film production company.
Absolutely.
Because once again, we don't have access to the resources that would level up us as a community.
Right.
Ensure that our stories are being told.
I know.
Ensure that people have jobs and they're learning relevant job skills based on what's going on in society at the time. So Pivot House Films is launching.
Okay. Because you know, I'm writing a scary movie.
Are you?
I'm serious.
Well, then you have to come up under Pivot House Films.
I mean, it would only be appropriate.
Right? It only makes sense because we put the homies on. Okay. Okay. What did Jay-Z say in the song Boss? You're not a boss unless everyone next to you is, I'm butchering it, but basically he was saying, like, if you're the only one with money in your circle, then you're not a boss.
Yeah.
You're only a boss if everyone around you is doing just as well.
Doing it just as well.
You know?
And I can hear it in my head, but I can't spit it the way he spoke it.
Right, me neither. But we get the essence of it. It's about, you know, you're not doing nothing unless you can put the homies on. Absolutely. Homies that are ready to level up. Let's be very clear. Because we just said equally yoked. Yeah.
Kevin Hart, Plastic Cup Boys, ready.
Yeah.
Kai Cenat and his crew, whatever they're called.
Yes.
Ready.
Yes.
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
Yes.
You know? So that is where we're at. And then I also have an event planning business. So there's just so many more things coming from this. And it's also about employing folks.
I know. Yes.
Putting people on.
That are ready to be employed.
I'm so glad you said that because it's about being ready.
I know.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. People say, I want a job. But do you want to work?
Lord.
What is that?
Look, that's just a whole Negro spiritual right there. Ooh,
why do you want to come here and watch me work?
Right.
But you want this job? I don't get it.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So, no, you can't be on the team unless you're ready to work.
Yeah, unless you're ready.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I am so... I feel like tingling from my toes all the way up to my fingers, because when I talk to women or, you know, people that are not only inspiring, but they've inspired themselves, it's an electricity.
Yeah.
You know, and that is why you are supposed to be equally yoked even in friendships.
Yes.
In friendships and relationships with, you know, whatever. You're growing your kids up to be equally yoked with you. You know, for the best part. I mean, sometimes they go their own way, but that's a whole nother conversation.
For the most part. Right?
Yeah, but for the most part.
we did our part. The due diligence.
We did our part to maintain the relationships and really grow them so that you can have long-lasting friendships, long-lasting partnerships, long-lasting business relationships. Yeah. Because why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Wait, I had another question about this. Okay, so how does this help the community and culture? I mean, we did say that it eradicates the problem at the root, and then so what type of people are you looking for to be coming to this space?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm so glad you asked that. Looking for those who are ready to pivot. So we've all been in a crisis at one point in our lives.
Right.
I think it's important to seek out the support you need while you're in a crisis, right? When you get out of crisis mode and you're able to see like, oh, here's the real problem. Oh, here's the real issue. I am ready to move. Then that's when you come to Empower Them Collective.
Yes. When they're ready to move.
Yes.
Ready to bust out.
Yes.
Ready to... I know I was ready. It was like perfect timing because I remember we have been talking about recording my podcast for years.
Yeah.
It's been years. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna... She'd be like, just do an episode. And I'm like... And then Courtney, my old business partner, she bought me a microphone. She was like, here's your microphone. You ready? And I was like, ready, okay. And then you came by and you were like, okay, let me show you how to do all these things. And I was like, okay. Took notes. I was ready, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Because I had so many things to offload before I could really twirl.
But that's there. We have a time and a space for all that, right? Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like once you get out of, I call it crisis. It could be a transition period. Sure. You could be whatever you wanted to be, but you knew you weren't ready because there's things you needed to unload.
Yes.
To put you in a space that you have the capacity to move with momentum and intention.
Right.
And that's where you're at now.
Yes. And and this is the perfect meeting.
Yes.
You know, thank you for being a safety net. Seriously. A safe space, a safety net is beautiful here. It's clean up in here, okay? She didn't just bring us in and say, okay, well, it's for Black folks or this is for the culture.
Right?
And you could just,
you got to come and check us out. We're actually having an event called Meet the Host. Hopefully this will be out by then, 9/18. It's an after 6 mixer, meet and greet for the people who do podcasts here.
Yes.
We have photo booths. We have activations. Yes. We have a lot of things for people to tap into the culture. Yes. So, yeah.
It's September 18th.
Yes.
That's my birthday.
Yes.
Meet the hosts.
Yes.
And I want to be here.
Yes.
Because even though it's my birthday, what better way to celebrate?
It's on a Thursday. Yeah. You can celebrate your birthday on a Saturday, a Friday night. Or everyone could come and bring her gifts.
Well, amen to that.
Because we're going to have a photo team, a camera crew, red carpet.
I'm going to be here.
Where else can you celebrate a birthday like that?
I'm going to be here.
Okay. Where you're actually the host?
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I am one of the hosts here.
Yes.
And I'm absolutely going to be here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to participate just like, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I am working, but I'm working.
Yeah.
Right?
Working on the vision.
Period.
Building the foundation. Well, it's been built. We're on layer 2, 3, and 4. Mm-hmm. You know, so
the cement is cured underneath, so now we can go on.
Yes, you can run it and just lay the bricks.
Yes. So that I'll be here. September 18th is gonna be amazing.
I know it is. It really. You will not have seen anything like this here in the Antelope Valley.
I think we can stop saying that, the Antelope Valley tag. Because I'm going to say we probably haven't seen anything like this, period.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I feel like when people put the Antelope Valley tag on the back, it discredits this area.
Okay.
And they're safe and beautiful and
yes.
All the things here.
All the things here.
There's money here.
It really is. Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled. Don't let them do you. Okay, so we talked about 661 Creators Space, Talked about Empower Them Collective. Black Girls Guide to the Pivot.
Okay, so that is my podcast, Black Girls Guide to the Pivot, because I love to pivot. I have mastered the art of pivoting.
Yes, you have.
Out of any and almost every situation. Mm-hmm. And so I launched that podcast with the intent of helping other Black women see the opportunities in the chaos.
Yeah.
And so usually we're interviewing other Black women who pivot themselves, and we try to select relatable guests so you can see yourself in them, because there's just so much value. If we make it too aspirational, when you just need to get to the next step. So we focus on bringing the practicalness of getting to the next step through the pivot.
So, yeah. Because it can feel lofty when you're just conceptualizing what needs to happen.
Yeah.
It's like the nerves and the discomfort and what is going to happen, how is this going to affect me. You just need a little push.
A little.
You just need to see Olivia Pope prancing around in her
in
her jacket with her shape, and you like, oh,
I want that.
I want that.
I want that version of it for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's what Black Girls Guide to the Pivot does.
Yes.
Is it gives you a glimpse of what's coming.
Yeah.
And then it allows you to elevate.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I've been a guest on there.
Yeah.
And from then into now, baby, what?
Yes.
The growth
oh my gosh.
You too, though.
I know. Isn't it beautiful to look back on the journey? I love it. It's cringeworthy at times because you're like, Lord.
Yes.
But it's just that gratitude of, I always say, just get started and be refined in the process. So, yeah. The refinement is real.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I be saying jump and build wings on the way down.
Yeah.
And it's like right before we hit the wall.
Pull up.
You got it, girl.
Yes.
And you watch them soar, and that's when I have joy tears.
Right, the joy tears.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because we have to inspire each other.
We do.
That's 100%.
And we have to live out loud.
Yes.
So people can see it.
I know. And secrets are. Is this just getting old?
It really is.
The secrets are getting old.
Secrets and gatekeeping.
Yeah.
It's too old. What are we really doing?
What are we doing? We absolutely can't wait to stifle each other. And that's crazy.
Yeah. You can't be a part of my crew if that's how you think.
No. Okay. Consulting and coaching.
Yes.
That's the next tier.
Yes, I do consulting and coaching work. Consulting, if you are interested in becoming a consultant, I do have a consulting course coming out. Whoop. I always say that if you are really good and exceptional at something, you should be getting paid money to do that. Yes. If you're still doing stuff for free, which you should not, then we need to talk, because I truly believe that when you're gifted and talented, you should be compensated for it. I remember in the movie Dark Knight, if you haven't picked up on, we speak in movies and music and dance and trending audio. Okay. Yes. I was in Dark Knight with the Joker, and he says when you're good at something, you should never do it for free. Oh. And I was like, he might be a little batty and crazy, right. But that part is the truth. Absolutely. So I'm going to hold on to that. And so I teach folks how to be consultants, as well as I consult on high-level projects, usually with the government or very large nonprofits or political campaigns. And then the coaching is if you're in the trenches of it and you need help with a eye levels view, then that's when you can work with me, and I can coach you through some of those murky areas so that you can be at a profit level that sustains the lifestyle that you want.
Yes, because I feel like when you're murky, you're kneeling. Yeah. And then when you stand up, you have the bird's eye view. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm coaching you to stand up ASAP. Stand up ASAP. ASAP. I love that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. Coaching through the murky. Yes. She's everything. And you know what I also love is that you don't have no pauses when you're talking, because you are telling me exactly what it is. Your mission statement is on. Yes. Yes. If you haven't guessed, she's making me flirting or something. Like, I mean, like, oh my gosh. Because this is the type of energy that speaks to my soul. Yeah. It just does.
Iron sharpens iron. You're attracted to. I love that type of energy. I want to be around it. I want to talk to it. I want to be inspired by it, and then I want to pass it on.
Pass it on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want everybody. That's probably why we always try to create mini us's.
I know.
We need to stop that part.
We
though.
Do. We need. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that's why. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Okay. So, 5 tips. Quick tips. Okay. To someone who's looking to start a business.
5 tips. Write it down. Make the vision plain. Okay. Surround yourself with those who are already in motion, not the naysayers. Okay. And sometimes the naysayers are family members or friends. That's right. So you might need to cultivate a new audience or community of folks, and that's okay. Start messy. Start ugly. Just do it. Start. Okay. Reflect often. So that's number 4. Reflect often until you can identify where it was messy, murky, and where you need support and wisdom. And then number 5 is trust the process and allow for the transformation to occur.
She gets on my nerves. Dang, that was so good.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah. Yeah, and I love that. So, as you could see, we only needed like 12 minutes to cover the serious stuff. And then we needed 2 hours to cover all the other else. Stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
That's because we are rich in life experiences. Yes. And I think that speaks to our desire to be in front of people, to speak about that, because we've learned a lot along the way.
Yes, we have.
We've been refined along the way. We've been awakened to these new experiences and new directions. Yeah. And it's imperative that we speak about it out loud so the next person can be awakened to like the new possibilities, but also for us so that people can see us. Yes. So that we're invited to other stages.
Absolutely. Yes. Bigger stages. In 2025 and above.
And above.
Absolutely.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So last year I spoke 28 times in the year. Right?
Speaking engagements.
On other people's stages, and then apparently in 2025 I created the stage for other people and platforms for other people to speak on. So sometimes the vision is to go out, and then sometimes the vision is to create the foundation for other people to launch from. Yeah.
Doggone it. That's my friend. Thank you. Thank you for creating the space. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for being the platform, creating the space. And then thank you for elevating. Yeah. Really. Thank you for elevating, and then thank you for allowing us to see you vulnerable and seeing you work the platform. This is incredible. If you want to reach out to, or when you want to reach out to Tavia Wooley. Can you please give us your contact?
You can find me on Instagram under tavia.wooley. You can also find the 661 Creator Space on Instagram and the Empower Them Co. On Instagram as well. So those are all the places you can find us. I think that's the easiest place because you'll see us in action.
Got it.
On Instagram. And then, you can slide into the DMs.
Slide in.
Slide.
Hey.
And then if you're looking to utilize the space because you're like, I'm ready to launch a podcast, come see us, or YouTube channel, or speaking engagement, or the list goes on.
The list goes on.
If you're ready to start consulting and you need support with that, then, slide into my DMs under tavia.wooley. Or if you're interested in one of our mini workshops to develop public speaking skills, launch your business with a business plan, and things like that, then the Empower Them Collective is where you would find us to do those things.
100%. Out here helping the community one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Well, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I do want to give a shout out to 661 Creator Space because you have made my podcast dreams come true. I love you. I appreciate you. For anyone who sounds good talking, I'm like, hey, do you need a podcast? There's a microphone. I know where to put you. I always refer people to you because of the commitment to excellence, and it is excellent here. I also want to say thank you to my show sponsor, My Hair Honey, myhairhoney.com. You can get your hair growth oil.
For real. We use it all up in our house.
Amen.
Everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, it works.
It does.
It feels good. And
it smells good.
Thank you.
It really does.
Thank you. Yeah, you can.
And it feels good too.
It feels good.
I won't name no other brands, but there's other brands who maybe have something similar in name.
Okay.
And then when you put it on your hair, your hair feels kind of brittle-ish. Yeah, but not yours.
Thank you.
Just want to say that.
Yes, it goes in and it does support your hair growth journey, or just even your more manageability hair care journey. So this is the bottle. Okay, go to myhairhoney.com and grab yours because that's where it's at. I would also like to say, if you want to contact me, you can through my website, aprilmarieholland.com. You can also find me on Instagram at handle her with care _podcast. You can also reach us on YouTube, handle her with care podcast. Okay, I keep wanting to say My Hair Honey everywhere. And you can also find My Hair Honey on Instagram at My Hair Honey, okay? So again, today was a treat. Thank you so much for the transparent and honest conversation, even preceding this conversation. My name is April Marie, and I'm so happy that you decided to take some self-care for yourself today. And remember always to handle yourself with care. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.